Hey, it's Naseem. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. If you've been following my channel for some time, you know that I am a new mom to a wonderful 6-month-old baby boy. He has been an absolute joy. My life is totally different in the best way possible. So he has been taking up all my time, which I'm not complaining about, but my priorities have definitely shifted. So apologies for not uploading because I am just soaking it all in and enjoying this time with my baby boy. With that said, I thought I would do a video about newborn essentials, things that you have to put on your registry. These are must-have items. I watched a ton of these videos when I was pregnant. It was like I was in research mode, just wanting to find all of the newborn essentials, things that I had to have with me because I was a first-time mom. I had no idea what to purchase, so I hope this video is going to be helpful for you. I've done a lot of research, but also I have tried a lot of different products, and these are different things that have worked for our family. And I will also leave links to specific product recommendations down in the description box below of this video. So please don't forget to check out the bottom bar. Also, before we get started, I know the newborn phase is really hard, and I want to say it gets easier. Hang in there. I know it's tough. I know you're sleep deprived and you're running a million miles a minute, you're just barely surviving, but it gets better, it gets easier. Hang in there. Lean on family members, lean on your partner for support if you can, and ask for help when you need it. It's so important as a new mom to try and get as much rest as you can. Again, I know it's super difficult, but it's so important for you as a mom. At least try and be the best mom that you can be. A rested mom equals a happy mom. So whatever you can to try and get some rest, do it. It's important for your mental health, for your sanity, and for you to be the best mom that you can be to your little one. I've broken out this video into 5 main categories. First one being big ticket items. The second one are essentials for sleep. Third category will be basic essential items that you just generally need. Fourth category are bath time items, and the last category are toys and play. First category I labeled as big ticket items because these are items that are on the pricier side. They are a little bit more expensive, but I believe to be very worth it. The first one is a bassinet. You need a place for your newborn baby to sleep. There are tons of bassinets out there. There are smart bassinets that do the rocking and the white noise. There are just basic crib style bassinets. There are side sleeper, co-sleeper type bassinets where you can attach them to your bedside and you can sleep with your baby. We decided to go with a SNOO, which is a smart bassinet. It has the automatic rocking, the white noise. It was created by a Dr. Harvey Karp, and he created this bassinet that has all these bells and whistles and features. And at first I was a little hesitant because my husband was raving about it and said that he had heard it from one of his coworkers and they loved it. And I was hesitant because of the price tag. It is expensive, not gonna lie. But when we got it and we started our newborn in the bassinet, in the SNOO, he loved it. It actually extended his sleep. It doesn't necessarily rock him to sleep, but when he is asleep and he starts fussing or crying a little bit, the SNOO will kind of adjust and do some more automatic rocking and up the white noise so that it kind of soothes him back to sleep. So we'll extend his naps and his sleeps, which was really nice for us because we were so sleep deprived during those first few months. And the nice thing about the SNOO is it does come with its own swaddle and sleep sack. And it essentially wraps around their arms. Their arms are kind of by their side, and it helps with them sleeping on their back so that they're not rolling over. It just helps them feel safe and snuggled. It's just an all-around really good bassinet that I highly recommend. I'll leave a link to it down below. There are so many other bassinets out there. There are dupes for the Snoo. So if you want something that's a little bit cheaper, you can look at other alternatives to the Snoo. But I know that some people, instead of purchasing it outright, will rent it. There is that option so that you can save some money, or you can also purchase it secondhand online. You can go on Facebook Marketplace and try and find something that's been already gently used. So you do have options there. Second big ticket item that is an absolute must is a car seat. The hospital will not let you leave the hospital with your newborn baby if you do not have a car seat, and it has to be properly installed in your car, which if you don't know how to install a car seat, have it in your car in the hospital. People working there who have helped you deliver your baby, they'll come out and they'll take a look at it and they'll help you install it properly to make sure that it's facing the right way, because you want it to be rear facing. The car seat that we ended up going with is the Nuna Pippa-Lite car seat. It is a very resilient, durable, lightweight car seat. It's got a base. It not only attaches to our stroller, but it is good for up to 18 months of age. So he's going to be in that for a little bit of time until we switch over to a different car seat. And we really like it. We enjoy it. It is on the higher end, pricier side, but to us, it's so worth it because you're going to be going to and from doctor's appointments, so many appointments, and that baby's going to be in that car seat quite a bit. So you want something that's comfortable for them and something that you can actually, lift up and carry. They can sleep in if they need to. So I highly recommend the Nuna Pippa-Lite. Again, I will leave links to it down below. This next item, we did tons and tons of research. We even went to different stores to test out different ones, and it's a stroller. We know how important a good stroller is, especially because, like I mentioned, you will be going to and from doctor's appointments. You're going to be traveling a bit with baby in the first few months, something that's going to be durable and it's going to kind of last the test of time. And we ended up going to Nordstrom and testing out different ones, and we eventually landed on the UPPAbaby Vista 2. We really like this one because our car seat attaches to this stroller. Is kind of on the heavier side. It is, it's not necessarily a travel stroller by any means, but I love the fact that it's got those big wheels on it, as well as a bassinet, and it converts to a toddler stroller. It's got two attachments so that you can have two babies on the stroller, which works for us because we eventually want to have another kid. I use this stroller so much. When I first gave birth, I was going on a lot of walks. I was using it a ton going to and from the hospital. I love the fact, like I mentioned, it's got those big wheels, so it's such a smooth, easy ride. Like when I'm pushing the stroller, it's so smooth. It turns really well. I haven't had any issues with it. The fact that it comes with the bassinet accessory, like we use that bassinet so much, especially when I was going to my parents' house. He would sleep in that bassinet. We would set him in that bassinet at home and he would nap in it quite a bit. So that was a really big plus for us when we were looking at making the purchase. So I highly recommend the UPPAbaby Vista 2. Again, there are several other strollers out there that are great, but for us and for our family, this one made the most sense. The next item is a swing. Ended up getting two different ones and we tested them both, but we ended up loving the Graco swing. It plays music. Our son loved that swing so much in his first few months. He would nap in it. I would set him down, especially when I was cleaning bottles or I was pumping or doing dishes, whatever errands I was doing around the house. It was just so easy to kind of park him in the swing so I could have my hands free, and he just enjoyed it so much. He was so comfortable in it. So I highly recommend getting a swing, something that your baby will enjoy, because again, like I mentioned, we tried a few different ones and he would just kind of cry and he'd be fussy, but this Graco swing and rocker, he absolutely adored. Another great item to have somewhere where you can kind of park the baby and have your hands free is the Baby Bjorn bouncer. He really likes the Baby Bjorn bouncer still to this day. And it's great because it's got this really nice, comfortable material. It's like this cloth, kind of cotton type material. I'm not entirely sure what it's made out of, but he loves it. He sits in it. I can just set him in there while I'm preparing food or making dinner, doing dishes, cleaning the kitchen. I highly recommend checking out the Baby Bjorn bouncer. The last item in this category is a Playmat. This is great for tummy time because your baby is going to be needing tummy time every single day to help strengthen their back and their neck muscles. It's great for helping with their digestion. Having a Playmat that is not only comfortable but also entertaining, because they will be a little fussy being on their stomach, so you want to keep them entertained. We ended up choosing the Lovevery Playmat. In fact, I have it sitting right here in front of me in his nursery. He enjoys this one a lot because it's got different colors, you can switch out the different toys. It also comes with like a subscription, so you can get subscription with like new toys and new sensory items sent to you every month. They send you like flashcards, these high contrast black and white flashcards that you can share with babies. Keeps them engaged because they love high contrast things. So we love this Playmat. He loves it. He loves being on tummy time now. In fact, he enjoys like laying down and rolling over and going on his side. So highly recommend checking out the Lovevery Playmat. Second category I am super passionate about, because when you are a mom to a newborn baby, you are just barely hanging on to sleep, and the lack of sleep it's tough. It is really hard. I totally sympathize with you. I know how it is, and that's why I'm just so passionate about this subject, because we have tried so many different things, and these are the products that I absolutely love, and I want to share them with you because they will help you get more sleep. Not only help you get more sleep, but help with the baby get more sleep, and all around you guys will be a happier family because of it. The first thing that I want to talk about is a sound machine. It's really nice to have a sound machine for baby because they're so used to hearing noises and a loud kind of humming noise when they're in your womb. So you kind of want to mimic that in the real world for them. And we ended up going with the Hatch sound machine. This one's great because it has a ton of different noise options. It's got a light feature, so you can kind of choose different colors of light, especially when you're changing diapers in the middle of the night. You want to have like a nice dimming, not stimulating light. So there's different colors that you can pick from. We use the sound machine every single time he goes down for either nap or for bedtime, and he loves it. In fact, I've gotten so used to it too that I love it. It helps me with my sleep as well. Next product is an absolute must, and it is a baby monitor. In fact, we have a couple of these baby monitors because we took one of them with us when we were traveling to Canada. The Mom Cozy baby monitor, and I have it right here, fresh out of the box, because like I said, we have one in our room and we traveled with this one. In fact, we have to install this one here in his nursery. When we were in Canada, we did not have Wi-Fi. We didn't have internet connection, and this doesn't require it. We absolutely love this monitor so much. As you can see, it's got a huge screen and it shows 1080p. Doesn't require Wi-Fi connection. You can also see baby either daytime or nighttime. You can kind of tilt this camera in different directions. It's got the mounting accessory, so you can mount it on the wall. You can hear the baby, see the baby. The screen is pretty large, as you can see. It's a 5-inch screen. And I just love this monitor so much because it's got these features where you can actually rotate the camera so you can see the baby in all angles. It's a really nice overall camera. Like I said, we use this so much. We travel with this and it's been great so far. No complaints. I don't know how anybody survived without a baby monitor, because I need to be glued to the screen every time my baby is sleeping. For some reason, I'm just attached to it because I love to see and hear my baby and make sure he's okay. So the Mom Cozy Baby Monitor is an absolute essential. I will leave a link to it down in the description box of this video. Feel free to check them out. The next item I'm going to be talking about is a recliner chair. This one was actually recommended to me by a good friend of mine. She and I are both kind of on the shorter, more petite side, and so it was really important for us to find a chair that was comfortable for us, but also great for feeding baby. And also, if you're taking a lot of like naps, you want to be in a chair where you can kind of recline back and you can stretch your legs out. So I really love the $1 Million Baby Crew recliner and swivel glider. It is such a comfortable chair. It's just a beautiful, like modern looking chair, but all around just so comfortable. Like I stretch my legs out in that thing and I take naps, like contact naps with my baby. I'll feed him in that chair. I have used it so many times. Like I can't tell you how many times I've napped in this chair, and I love like that sleek modern look. You're going to need some blackout shades. Now, our baby, he's in our room, he's in his own crib. We didn't have blackout shades, so we ended up going with this cheap black paper that we purchased online, and I have to tell you, it is not the same. You have to get blackout shades. I will leave a link to some that we have actually hung in his nursery right now that are 100 times better, so don't do the cheapy stuff. You need to get some good blackout shades because your baby's gonna sleep so much better and so much longer in a pitch black room. This item I know is not specifically meant for sleep, but it is such a nice item to have with you on the couch for your baby to be put in so that they can nap while you're like resting on the couch. It's a Snuggle Me lounger. This thing is so freaking nice. It's so cute and it kind of hugs their body, so it makes them feel like they're being snuggled. There's so many different colors to choose from. I love this thing. He napped in it so much. Essential item to have is a pack and play. We love having a pack and play because like I mentioned, when we traveled, we needed a pack and play, and whenever I go to my parents' house, I take it with me so that my son can have a place to sleep. Having a pack and play is also nice if you want to put baby in a safe place for them to take a nap or sleep in while you're doing your own thing. And I have a specific one that I recommend. I believe it's the Graco pack and play. It's super easy to put together and disassemble. Having a baby carrier is essential. I have tested out a dozen different baby carriers. There are different ones. There's ones that are not structured, that are more of like the wraparound ones. There are ones that, you know, are structured. There are ones that are structured but are not like hip friendly. I tried the Baby Bjorn one. My son did not take to it. He really loves one of the Ergo Baby ones, which I'll leave a link to down below. I also used some of the unstructured ones, and I'll leave links to those down below as well, that he really, really loved, and they were super comfortable on me. Now, we know sleep is interrupted quite a bit with diaper changes, and this next product is an absolute must. It is the Caraa changing pad. I really like this product because of the material that it's made out of. So it's really easy to clean up if there are any blowouts or if he or she pees on the pad. This next category I labeled as basic essentials. These are just general items that you're going to need for baby. Your baby is going to enjoy being swaddled, so you want to have different options for them. This one is more of like a bamboo material. It's very cooling. These ones are more cotton based, and it's great to have so many different ones. You want to have a few different blankets. I have a couple here that are just really nice, fuzzy, warm blankets. Sleepers, I'm very passionate about sleepers because I wanted ones that were not only comfortable but made of good material, but that were easy because you're going to be doing so many diaper changes throughout the night. Nothing worse than having a sleeper that is so tough to unzip and to unbutton and to close back up, especially when you're like literally half asleep and you're wanting to do a diaper change as quick as possible so that you can get back in bed. Highly recommend Magnetic Me sleepers. We love Magnetic Me even still to this day because it's so easy to close back up. We love the material. It's super lightweight and breathable. Next brand that I really love are by Kite Baby. The material on these sleepers is like next level. So I would invest in some good quality sleepers because, like I said, there's just nothing worse than a sleeper that doesn't have that double zipper or has like a million different snaps, and it's like super confusing and tough to open up and to close back up. So yes, get yourself some good sleepers. I really love the My Best Friend nursing pillow. I know the name is a little funny, but I love this one so much because my baby took to this one so much better than the Boppy. That's just my personal experience. And I love the fact that it just goes all the way around my back and gives me that great back support. It's got a little pocket on the front where you can place your phone or place your water bottle, whatever little accessory you want to put in there. So you can take the cover off and easily throw it in the wash. He would fall asleep on it. Love that thing so much. Diapers. These are a must. We ended up going with Costco diapers, and I'm not kidding you. The Kirkland brand diapers are essentially Huggies, but like half the price. And we roll through diapers. It's like the newborn phase. We had to have a huge like trash can in our bedroom because of how many diapers we were rolling through. Ended up purchasing the water wipes. I love these because it's like 99% made of water. No dyes, parabens, no scents, fragrances, no phthalates. Diaper cream. I really like this one. This is by Weleda. This is a calendula diaper cream. It's got 12% zinc oxide. Does the job, love it. No complaints on this one either. I purchased mine on Amazon and definitely wanted to have on my registry this portable changing pad by Skip Hop, especially for, like I said, you're going to be going to and from the hospital quite a bit with your baby, going to pediatrician appointments, and you want to have something that you can kind of place the baby on when you're doing diaper changes. And this one opens up. It's got this Velcro attachment here. This one opens up like this. It's nice because you have like these different compartments where you can add your diapers, you can add your wet wipes in there, and you just take this with you to the bathroom, to a changing room, or in the back of your car, like in the trunk, if you have to place baby on this and do your diaper changes there. Just a really, really great travel changing pad. I have like a couple of these because we like to travel with these. And I take these with me everywhere. Whenever I'm traveling with baby, I put one of these in my diaper bag. Which leads me to the next item, which is having a diaper bag. I have my basic Longchamp diaper bag that I dedicate everything to diaper needs. My next wish list item is going to be a dedicated diaper backpack, and I have one already picked out, and I'm going to leave a link to that down below. I also really love this diaper caddy organizer, which looks like this. Keeps everything organized. I have one here in his nursery and one downstairs with us. You can have a couple of these, like one in your family room. So highly recommend having a little organizer with you. Moving on to the next category, which is bath time. You're gonna need a digital thermometer. This is important for checking the temperature of the water, making sure that it's not too hot for your baby, because you want it to be the temperature of their internal body temperature. So having a digital thermometer is key. It's also great if you want to check their own temperature to make sure that they are not running a fever. You want to have a tub, so you want to have a space where you can put your baby, be able to wash them. We really love this specific bathtub right here. It's got that newborn insert that you can remove, so it essentially grows with your baby. For shampoo, I've chosen the Babo Botanicals shampoo. Love this one so much because I just researched all the different ingredients. It's just a very clean, nice shampoo. Now with my son, we dealt with cradle cap for the first couple months, which is totally normal. The cradle cap sponge and brush really worked. It helped with kind of exfoliating the dead skin and that dry skin like off his scalp without irritating it. So highly recommend that. Getting all their snot out and making sure that they're not congested, because our little one did have quite a bit of that. We wanted to make sure that he was sleeping well at night. So I know that the hospital gives you this. Okay, now this just did not work for us. And what we ended up going with was the snot sucker. Yes, it is a little nasty because you're You're essentially attaching this tube, like this hose, into their nose, and then you're sucking like the snot out. But it worked. Like, that thing worked, and we used that so much, especially right after we took him out of the bath, because of all that steam and that moisture kind of helped with relieving that pressure in his nose. And then we would use the snot sucker, and he was just so much more relieved. We felt relieved as well, because we knew that he was clear and he could breathe better. We really loved the snot sucker instead of this, along with the Oogie Bear. The Oogie Bear is great for if they've got, like, you know, dry boogers and you want to just pick those dry boogers out. As far as keeping like their nails, their tiny little nails, short, we purchased 2 products. One is a nail clipper and a nail trimmer. And the last bath item are towels. I leave a brand that I really love down below. Last category, toys and play. For our baby shower, I requested every guest to bring a book instead of a card. I wanted a nice collection of books to be able to read to my son. He loves reading. He loves books. I read a book to him every single day. The collection of books that I have now are, you know, collection of books that he will remember. Every guest wrote a little note to him in each of the books. So I think it's really nice to have a wide variety of books, things that are stimulating for them so that they are able to learn different colors, shapes. Toys are also essential. Some cute, like, nice little rattle toys that they can grab and play with. One little rattle that he loves, it's easy for him to grip onto, and it helps with their sensory and motor development and with their eyes as well. There's just so many different ones that you can choose from online, so I'll leave a few of my favorite rattle toys down in the description. He really, really loves the Baby Einstein toy that lights up and plays music. He loves it. He laughs and smiles every time he plays with that toy. Like I mentioned earlier, having a Playmat or some sort of mat where they can do tummy time is important. Having a safe place for them to kind of play on their tummy with some sort of, like, you know, sensory objects, some different colorful toys. I purchased this really fun little crab off Amazon. This thing kept my son so entertained during tummy time. It plays music and it walks around, and it just keeps them engaged while they're doing something that they don't necessarily really enjoy. They will warm up to the tummy time though, so give it some time. That was everything that I recommend for newborn essentials. All products that I discussed throughout this video, I will leave links to down below. And my apologies for being gone for so long. If you guys found this video helpful, if you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.